Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Remember, a lot is happening at this point in time, and nyaya Russia yakonzeresa maswits. But let us take a look on what Dr. Walter Mzembe has said. He is insinuating that the president of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Emmerson Mnangagwa, is being set up for failure by his own people. And I'm going to show you this and give you a clear explanation about what Dr. Walter Mzembe is saying. And to a certain extent, I agree with him, because what we have seen so far, it seems as if President Emmerson Mnangagwa has been left to crash by his own people. And this is very, very dangerous, because once you disrespect your people, they will just let you be. And once they let you be, the chances of failure are so high. So let us take a look onto this report from Dr. Walter Mzembe. He says, okay, let me go into it. He says, we have been there before. When a president becomes stronger than the state and his family and cronies replace the state, the authentic state and all its elements sets him up and conspires for his failure. This is a very important statement right here. So it seems as if they've seen it happening. And Dr. Walter Mzembe, they say, we have been there before, which means they have seen it happening. And right now, at this point in time, Emmerson Mnangagwa seems to be very strong and seems not to be told what to do by anybody. What he says is what happens. And in that situation, what happens is that and people will leave you fall down. They will set you up. So they will not participate in your fall down physically or in any other way, but they will simply let you fail, because those people who are supposed to advise you and tell you what to do and what not to do, they will simply say, okay, this is what happened to President Emmerson Mnangagwa. He is working with people like that guy, Owen Mudanube. They are very clueless about these issues. They don't even know about these issues. So working with such kind of people, you are setting yourself up for failure. And that is a fact. So he went on to say, a trade modus is to cheer the tomfoolery on and the excesses until the emperor is naked. They will continue to run slogans for you. 2030, 2030, and they'll even sponsor some of those slogans to make you feel like I'm at the top. They'll pretend as if everything is okay. When it is in the intelligence, they'll give you false intelligence. And there is nothing you will do, especially when the military is against you, when the CIO is against you, when the PC is against you. Because these are three sources President Mnangagwa will get intelligence from. We cannot talk about external forces, but let us talk about internal. Internally, President Mnangagwa can get intelligence from the PC. How? The Commissioner General of Police can request a meeting with President Emmerson Mnangagwa, and can he give him a direct intelligence report from the police intelligence. The commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces can meet with President Mnangagwa, give him a report from the military intelligence. Then we have the CIO. They can also give President Mnangagwa a report of the state intelligence. This is now a more comprehensive report, because the state intelligence covers everything. So as the PC. The PC also covers everything. And in Zimbabwe, more effectively, the more effective reports are from the PC. If you see the state intelligence succeeding in Zimbabwe, it's because they are getting most of their leads in from the PC. The most successful intelligence people in the CIO, they have relations with guys in the PC. Those are the people who are embedded more in the people than any other you might think of. So you will see that when these people start to cheer you, guys, you are falling. President Emmerson Mnangagwa is a man who does not want criticism. But sometimes criticism makes you see things you have never even imagined. Things you have never even thought of. These are the things you are shown through criticism. He doesn't want that. So President Mnangagwa has been left naked, politically nude, and to put it crudely. So then the state removes him from the stage to save itself from embarrassment. After setting you for failure, this will be the end result. They will remove you from the stage. Baba matamba zvakwana. It's time for you to go. Because if we continue to have you, you are going to give us more problems. Saka hanzi muchikaranga tinoti zvipei doro. Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So you see that this is not going to escape this whole process. President Mnangagwa is not going to escape out of it. I know a lot of people who come and say, yeah, Magamuvenga. No, we don't hate that man. We love that man. That is the reason why we are speaking on a daily basis. If we hated that man, he is the man who should do better for the country called Zimbabwe. He's a man who should do better for his own people, but he's setting himself up because akazviunganidzira vanhu. Just imagine, vanhu vakamuunganidzira, the bootlickers, the maveteras, the chikomos, bootlickers everywhere, such that when he does his own things, nobody will actually tell him. When you want to succeed in life, don't surround yourself with friends. Surround yourself with critics. Those people who criticize you, business chake achite, chishopu chake achite, those are the people who will tell you the truth. Once you listen to those who are criticizing you more and you put an investigation in what they are saying, there is an element of truth in everything they say. Because they find your weakness, they start to work on that weakness to make you naked. And when you realize that, you go and you self-correct, then they will be ashamed. At the end of the day, people will say, but it's not kuti vanhu vanokunyepera, vanhu vagadzirisa. Imagine kuti kuna vanhu vari kuuya vachiti ari kutora nemukadzi womunhu, ari kudii nemukadzi womunhu, iwe uchizviita. Wototanga kuona kuti okay, kuna vanhu vari kundiona, munhu akangwara anobva achinja magepi, hauchatobatika. You see? So this is what President Mnangagwa was supposed to be doing, but he has failed to do that. He has failed to do that because the people around him, especially those boys who are thought to be running the state intelligence, guys, kana chiri chikwata chiya chakatsva mafuse. But you know, they don't care because it said Auxilia was once in the intelligence, which means ndiye anenge achipa a directive kuti ranai so everything. This is the reason why you see there's no state intelligence minister. That is a very, very, very big problem. You cannot operate without a state intelligence minister. You are setting up yourself for failure because that minister is somebody who could another times together with the director of the CIO and other people within the iri a heated moment. Pane pasinotombomira zvakanaka zvekuti anzori chef izvo uri chef umba kwako nenga utombozvikangana. So unlike his predecessor, this one is clever. He took more than 20 years plotting. He knows who has what, who matters, who plays what, and he got them all in control before he assumed power. If he didn't plan well, his thing would have gone by now. You know what happens? Pane nguva yekuti unoplana and you become successful because you are working with others. Emerson Mnangagwa was not working alone, he was working with others. But by the time he got into power, he now thinks that if I continue to work with others, they will become more powerful and they will unseat me. This is the biggest mistake he's doing. And he has now embroidered himself with people who are not experienced in this game, who doesn't even know how this game is played. So I'm telling you this. Director of CIO, vaiva mukoma vaiva hapana chinozikanwa. In the past it was rare to see a director weCIO achibuda pachena achisapota politics. It was rare. Anosapota politics dzaari kusapota mumwoyo make, kwete zvekumhanya zvekuenda pachena kunozviratidza pachena akatopfeka regalia. Honestly speaking, that man is setting Mnangagwa for failure. He's setting him up for failure. So this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Mnangagwa is being set up by his own people, and the moment you will realize it, it will be very late. This is the reason why we say, instead of focusing on politicians, instead of focusing on critics who are harmless and unarmed, he must focus on making sure that the economy works. When we talk about schools, investigate about those schools. Correct. When you speak about health service, go to Parenyatwa, investigate the issue and correct. This is what the intelligence should be doing. Okay, kurutaurwa nyaya yekuparenyatwa inoita kuti mudhara afoire. Nyaya yekuparenyatwa yekuti hakuna cancer machine inoita kuti mufoire. Isai cancer machine. Wesa cancer machine. Vana wapuwa chingoni watonyara. Havasina zvekutaura. This is how you deal with criticism. You allow criticism to happen and you use that opportunity to build yourself. But this man is something else. This is the men who are supposed to be very, very, very successful because ane vanhu vari kumukriticize vakawanda. But he is not using that opportunity. Ari kungoshandisa yes papa, yes papa, yes papa. But he is being set up for failure. Do you think kuti vana George Aramba vanomuda? Vana George havamude. Chidotaura nechokwadi, vana George Charamba chaiwo chamastatements anotaura nana George Charamba hasi ekuda mudhara. George Charamba anenge achingotuka vanhu achidi hasi zvekuda mudhara zvezvo. And do you think with those young boys and young men and women who are in the state security, they really respect him for who he is? No. At a certain point in time, you lose your respect, and that is a fact. So we speak about these things without fear or favor because we want the best for Zimbabwe. We hope for the best for the people of Zimbabwe and the nation Zimbabwe. So this is what is happening. This is what Dr. Mzembe said, and I do not know your thoughts, your views, how you see what he said. But personally, I am agreeing with him 100%. I agree with Dr. Mzembe. And what I can tell you is we are getting to a moment where November 2017 is likely going to repeat itself. We are going there. Where we are going, this train is going to crash. And when it crashes, it is not going to be very, very, very nice. It will be a hard landing, a hard crash, which is going to happen. It won't be well for those in power. It will be the biggest embarrassment ever for those in power. They'll be embarrassed. What they do not expect to happen is what is going to happen. What are they going to say? So it is what it is. We are powerless. Only what we have is the mouthpiece. But we'll continue to speak up until things become better in Zimbabwe. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for the support.